My fiance's mother pulled me aside at Thanksgiving and said, "Please don't marry her. I'm begging you." I met Claire's family exactly 3 times before Thanksgiving. Each visit was perfectly pleasant. Her mother Sharon was warm, asked thoughtful questions about my job, and seemed genuinely happy Claire had found someone. Normal family stuff. So when Sharon grabbed my wrist in the hallway and whispered those words with tears in her eyes, my brain short-circuited. "I'm sorry, what?" Sharon glanced toward the living room where Claire was laughing with her cousins, then pulled me into a bedroom and shut the door. "I know how this sounds," she said. "I know you think I'm some controlling mother-in-law from hell, but please just listen to me." My hands went cold. "Is Claire sick? Is something wrong with her?" "No. Yes. I don't know how to explain this." Sharon sat on the bed. "How long have you two been together?" 14 months. "And has she ever done anything that felt off? Anything that made you question her?" I thought about it. Claire was spontaneous. She'd surprise me with weekend trips or show up at my apartment with takeout at midnight. She was intense about things she cared about, but that was just her personality. "She's passionate," I said carefully. "But that's one of the things I love about her." Sharon looked up at me. "Has she mentioned any past relationships?" I shook my head. "She said she dated a few people in college, but nothing serious. Said I was the first person she actually wanted to build a future with." Sharon's face did something I couldn't read. "Claire's had 6 serious relationships before you. The shortest lasted 11 months. The longest was almost 3 years." My stomach dropped. "That's not possible." "She lies. Not about little things. About everything that came before you. She erases her past completely and rewrites it to fit whoever she's with. That doesn't make sense." "The guy before you was Ryan. 2 years together. When they got engaged, she told him he was her first serious relationship. 6 months before the wedding, she called it off with no explanation and blocked him everywhere." I felt dizzy. "How do you know all this?" "Ryan's mother and I are friends. We met at a fundraiser. Realized our kids were dating. We stayed in touch even after they broke up." Sharon pulled out her phone. "Before that was David. Before David was Nathan. I have their mother's numbers if you want to call them." "Why are you telling me this?" Her voice cracked. "Because I love my daughter. But I've watched her do this 6 times, and I can't watch you become number 7. "Do what exactly?" "She falls hard, rewrites herself to be perfect for whoever she's with, erases every relationship before like they never existed. Then the second she gets bored or scared, she vanishes and starts over." I sat down. "We've talked about our future. We're buying a house next year. Ryan bought a house with her. Both names on the deed. She disappeared 3 weeks before closing." "I don't believe you." Sharon handed me her phone. Text messages between her and 4 different women, all talking about their sons who dated Claire, all describing the same pattern. The intense beginning, the erased past, the sudden ending. One message said, "She made him believe he was her entire world. Then she made him believe he never existed at all." My hands were shaking. "Why would she do this?" "I've begged her to see a therapist. She insists there's nothing wrong. Says she just hadn't found the right person yet." Sharon's voice dropped. "But I'm her mother. She's not looking for the right person. She's running from herself." "What am I supposed to do?" "I don't know, but I couldn't let you marry her without knowing." She walked to the door. "If you stay, I'll support you both. I'll smile at the wedding. But I needed you to know what you're walking into." She left. I sat there for 20 minutes trying to process everything. When I finally came out, Claire was waiting in the hallway. Her face was pale. "She told you, didn't she?" I nodded. Claire's eyes filled with tears. "It's all true. Every word. I've been trying to figure out how to tell you for months, but I was terrified you'd leave." "Why do you do it?" "I don't know. I swear I don't know." She was sobbing now. "But I'm seeing someone. A therapist. Started 2 months ago because I knew I couldn't keep doing this to people. To you, Claire. I know I should have told you sooner. I know I should have been honest from the beginning. But you're the first person I've ever actually wanted to change for." She grabbed my hands. "Please don't give up on me." I looked at this woman I thought I knew completely and realized I didn't know her at all. "I need time." She nodded, mascara running down her face. "However much you need." I walked out of that house and drove home alone. 6 months later, Claire sent me a video. Her in a therapist's office, talking about her fear of permanence and her pattern of reinvention. She'd been going twice a week. We met for coffee. She showed me her therapy journal, introduced me to 2 of her exes she'd apologized to, told me stories about her actual past instead of the sanitized version. It took another year before I proposed again. This time, I knew exactly who I was marrying. Sharon cried at the wedding, happy tears this time.